Okay, a beautiful morning. You're welcome to Women's Corner. As usual, we give you everything you need to hear, what you need to know about women, and you know, during the program, we also talk about children. We talk about men because you cannot leave them out. You're welcome to the program. My name is Rose Blossom, and of course, we have a YouTube channel. So you can always check us on Galaxy TV Vibes, which is all about event entertainment. We have Galaxy TV Comedy, Galaxy TV News, and Galaxy TV Entertainment. Also, we have an app on Google Play Store, and we have it on App Play Store. So you can just type in Galaxy TV, download the app, and watch us live. You're welcome to the program again. It's so exciting to be here because today it's an amazing topic with a special guest. But of course, I'm with my girl, Convenan. Good morning.
Good morning, Rose Blossom. Good morning, our dear and esteemed viewers. Trust you're very well today. It is Tuesday, and honestly, I still feel like the year is new. Yes, the year is still new on my end. So yes, Happy New Year again. Don't worry, this will be the last time I'll say it. From Wednesday, January would have set in very well. Anyways, I remain Covenant Asian, aka the Lagos Girl, and you are officially welcome to the Women's Corner. We have beautiful conversations lined up today and also beautiful tips. So relax, stay here, and just get comfortable.
Yes, get comfortable. Trust me. What we have talking today is raising empowered daughters. Do you know how strong that topic is?
It is very strong.
You are not just raising a daughter. You're raising somebody empowered.
And you're not just raising a feminist.
You're also raising a daughter who is empowered.
Yeah.
And of course, you're teaching her the right way to go. So of course, we have an amazing guest that will be joining us pretty soon. But before we introduce a guest, let's quickly go for a tip on business growth. Trust me, for every time you think about the economy, you think about T-Pain, there has to be a growth. So we have to check how we need to grow our business. You might be in a business and you feel like you're stagnant. You might be about to start a business and you've seen the startup, but yet you do not know how you have to grow that business. As a woman, trust me, you're working, you have a child, you have a business, you have to do something. Do you agree with that?
Of course, I totally agree with you.
No matter what you're doing,
true.
you have to have a business.
have to,
Even if it's from the comfort of your home, it's very important.
Small business,
Small business, it is. So let's quickly go for tips on business growth, and we'll be right back to the studio to continue the program with our special guest. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Tips on business growth. There are plenty of things you can do to put your company on the path to growth. These are tips for your business for scaling up, no matter what kind of business it is. Number 1, hire the right people. Before you can even think about your company's growth trajectory, you need to have a solid staff to help you achieve your goals. Hiring the absolute best people you can is a surefire way to ensure fast growth. When you have hardworking employees who are dedicated to your company's success, your business will be better equipped for continued growth. In addition, delegating tasks to focus on important work will free up your time and energy, allowing you to perform at your best and cultivate a collaborative work culture. Number 2, focus on established revenue sources. Rather than trying to acquire new customers, direct your attention to the core customers you already have. You can do this by implementing a referral or customer loyalty program, or trying out marketing strategies based on previous purchasing behaviors to encourage repeat business. Focusing on your established market is especially important if you're trying to get funding. Number 3, reduce your risk. Risk is an inevitable part of starting and growing a business. It's impossible to control everything, but there are so many ways to limit internal and external threats to your company and its growth. One important resource to help you accomplish this is your business insurance provider. Small businesses need to manage their growth to avert disruptions that can bring business to a grinding halt. The theft of employee data, customer records, and product designs can destroy a small business, generating significant cost and eroding customer confidence and loyalty. Not every business owner's policy covers data breaches or other cyber losses. Small businesses should be prepared by seeking insurance products that help them recover, including those that cover the cost of remediation and lawsuits. Number 4, be adaptable. One trait that many successful startups have in common is the ability to switch directions quickly in response to changes in the market. By allowing yourself to adapt and change quickly, you're able to test different approaches to business and find out what works best. It allows you to fail, pick yourself back up, and keep going. Number 5, focus on the customer experience. Customers' perceptions can make or break your business. Deliver quality experiences and products, and they will quickly sing your praises on social media. Mess it up, and they will tell the world even faster. Fast growth depends on making your current and potential customers happy. Compared with large companies, small businesses are nimble and often better able to see, anticipate, and respond to their customers' needs. The most successful small businesses exploit this advantage by bringing new and innovative products and services to market more quickly and developing and nurturing long-term customer relationships. Number 6, always think ahead. While agility is an important quality for a startup, you can fly by the seat of your pants when you're running a business. Planning your next step in anticipation of all possible scenarios is the best way to stay grounded and secure as your business evolves. Thinking ahead is broad advice, but it can be as simple as reviewing all ongoing contracts, like comparing rates and seeing if you can negotiate a better deal. Number 7, boost your customer service. Another great method to growing your business is to focus on providing superior customer service. When you exceed customers' expectations, they are likely to tell their friends, family, and followers about your business. When you go to the extra mile, such as by offering discounts if a customer has a poor experience, or following up to ensure a client was satisfied with your product or service, you establish a reputation for great customer service. Number 8, focus on social media. Another method to grow your business is to create profiles on all the major social media platforms, including Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. An active profile helps you market your business and interact with far more potential customers. When your business has regularly updated accounts on the major platforms, consumers can find your business more easily and are more likely to share your business with your friends. You will also create a more engaging experience for your audience, helping them feel more connected to your brand and cultivating trust.
All right, you're welcome. Welcome to Women's Corner. Of course, those are the beautiful tips you need to have to grow your business. Of course, we're talking about raising empowered daughters. So we have an amazing guest. Her name is Temitayo Oluyege, and she is the CEO of Mekoto, an entrepreneur, a business manager, and an empowerment advocate. Can we have on the screen? Good morning, Temitayo.
Good morning, Temitayo.
Good morning. It's good to have you on the show.
Good to be here.
I love your shades. I love your glasses.
Thank you. I love yours too.
Thank you so much for joining us. So we are talking about raising empowered daughters. But first, there is this thing, even to the extent that police officers, commissioners are talking about it, that while you're raising a daughter, raise the men. But I want to ask, from culture, why do you think people always focus on the daughters and not the men? And trust me, all this culture of men thinking they have to be polygamist, they have to be able to love 10, 15 women, it's based on culture, and trust me, it's based on training. If you start training a man that you can love only one woman, if you do that for decades, it becomes a culture. They will not think they're polygamous. But I just want to ask, Why do we always find the easy route to escape the men and just train the daughters? What do you think could be the problem?
Well, I would say I also met it here, and I really wonder why it is like that. They feel maybe women are the weaker vessel, as always said. Maybe they are the ones that can't do the wrong things and go with it. The man can do the wrong things and go with it. I still wonder why myself, but I know it's not actually cool. It's not correct. So I think it's actually changing a bit than before. Women can still hear their voices. They can, and I think women. I believe because woman is the owner of the home. They whenever they are empowered, the generation is empowered, and if anything goes wrong with the woman, the nation, the children, the offspring coming after her, they are also affected. So basically, maybe that is why. I really don't know. I can't really say a particular reason why it is so, but I know I met it like that.
Okay, so
Thank you.
So let's talk about empowering daughters, right?
Yes, please.
What is the best way?
Yeah.
I know you have questions, I'm sorry. What is the best way you can actually empower your daughter, even as a child? Not until she's in secondary school, you're sending her to where she gets skills, or telling her, okay, you have to study this, or you're supporting what she wants to be in future. But how is the first thing? What is that first thing that you can use to empower your daughter even before the teenage stage or the adult stage? What is the first thing that women tend to skip but is very needed for your daughter to come out strong, bold, even in her amongst the peers? You just find out that she's the best, or she's more smart than every other person.
I would say the mindset. You need to actually give your daughters the right mindsets, the right mindset shifts. Make sure that you, as they grow with you, you give them the right information, because these informations you actually coin what kind of mindset they grow up with. You actually coin the confidence they have in the future and the things they would live by, the values they will live by. So I would say the mindset is very important with the trainings you expose them to.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much for that response. So I want to ask you, what do you believe is the most important values or lesson that you should instill in your daughter, especially a daughter that lacks confidence, or especially a daughter that is finding it hard to be empowered? What are the values and lessons that you should instill in such daughters?
Okay, so you keep trying to build their confidence by teaching them the right values, as we've said earlier. And whenever they make mistake, you don't just scold them or just push them aside. You let them learn from the mistakes and let them know that everybody actually makes mistakes. By this, you are building their self-esteem, you are building their confidence, and then you also let them be involved in maybe teamwork, or maybe in the church you allow them to join groups and then volunteer as maybe leaders, coordinators, maybe the class captain and all. You always allow them to show up and then to be able to discover themselves, because when they discover themselves, they'll be able to fail. If they want to fail, they fail fast, make mistakes, and then learn from the mistakes. Also, you help them to build resilience. Let them know that life is not that easy. Whatever challenges you face, you need to actually stand up fast and then dust it off and continue with life, pursue whatever it is you want to pursue. By this, you'll be able to build their confidence. Also, you can also show them examples. You can tell them your story, how you started, the things you failed at, the things you've succeeded at, and people that have actually failed in life or in their age range or in the career they are trying to go into, whatever it is they are trying to go into. Let them know people that have failed and have succeeded. So teach them principles that will help them to be great people in life, that will help them to be valuable people in life. Teach them principles, keep shifting their mindset towards the right path and shaping their mindset to be a successful person. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Amazing.
So much.
She keeps saying one thing.
Yeah.
Temita has been saying values. Trust me. A lot of people might understand value or know the value you're talking about. But now I want it to be open, what are those values that you've been mentioning that you said every daughter, every woman should be able to instill in their child? What are those values? Can you explain those values so we could understand exactly what you mean?
Okay, teaching your children values, I would say education is part of it. I won't underemphasize the place of education. You need to be, because some people will say there are skills, you have people that didn't go to school that are excelling in life. But the truth is, education will shape you, alright. Learning from formal education would help you to build so many things you need in life, like getting to know people, connecting with people, relating with your age mates, assignments and all. So education will help you to build the right value. Then empowering them with skills will also help you to build the right values. Now, the basic values, I would also say, as a mother, daughter, you need to teach them first that in life, as a lady, you can get to wherever you want to get to, and nothing can stop you. Tell them that there's no position too great for a woman to achieve. Teach them resilience, as I've said. Teach them how to overcome obstacles. Teach them time management. Teach them organization skills. Teach them money management. Even how to take care of the home. As you said earlier, the culture actually shapes all these things. As a lady, you should still be able to manage your own well. So all these things, as you grow up as a daughter, you need to actually imbibe all these things as a mother into your daughter. So you need to give them the knowledge, the right attitude to your fellow human beings. Teach them how to be kind. Teach them how to be responsible. Teach them how to to be good to people, to be cautious. All these things actually are values that one way or the other they add to who you are in the future, and they actually shaping who you become in the future. So you keep teaching them the right values, instill knowledge in them. All these values I've said, there are so much, I can't actually overemphasize them. So you just need to actually keep teaching them about all the values that make you responsible, a valuable person, like right attitude, greeting, being respectful, so many things as a lady.
Yeah.
All these values are very important. Thank you.
Okay, so talking about values and also teaching your daughters all of these things, how can a parent or how can a mother ensure that the decision or the voice of her daughter is heard, both at home or in social settings? Because we believe that or not like we believe that, it is true that men are natural leaders, so everyone would always want to go with the decision of men because they are natural leaders. So how can parents ensure that their daughters' voices are heard, and how can the daughter not feel, because let's say having her parents support her and instilling values, how can she also try to not lack confidence, especially when she's about to make certain decisions in social settings or when she's talking in social settings?
Okay, so first, as a parent, you need to try to be a friend to your daughter. As a mother, as a parent, you need to try to be a friend to your daughter, because when you're a friend to your daughter, she'll be able to air her opinion freely. Because now, if a mother is not close to the daughter, if a mother is not a friend, if a mother is too strict, the daughter might not be free with the mother, and she won't be able to tell her, oh, this is what I feel. Even when you're at home, you can ask her, what's your opinion about it? You're already teaching her leadership roles. What's your opinion about it? How should we do this? What do you think we can do to this? By all these questions, by all these questions, she'll be able to actually know that, oh, my opinion matters. Oh, my value matters. My own idea matters. My mother actually is particular about me saying something about this. That means I'm important. And the way it goes from home, it goes on in the school, in the church, in the society, and wherever she finds herself, she'll be able to speak out. She won't be shy. She won't be timid. She won't be afraid to air her own opinion. So, as a mother, as a parent, you need to actually keep giving your child the space, the opportunity to speak up, to air her mind. Let her not be afraid to share her opinion. Let her not be afraid to talk to you. Let her not be afraid to tell you whatever is going on with her. By this, she'll be able to get to leadership roles. The confidence is already built. But if she's already afraid at home, she won't be able to build confidence amidst her peers outside the home. But if she has built this self-confidence from home, if she has built this right attitude towards hearing her own opinion, then she will always speak up outside. Sometimes a child might even have the right answer, or they might have the right solution to a particular problem, but because they're afraid, I don't know if I'm wrong, I don't know if I'm right, I don't know if they will accept this, I don't know if they'll take this, they might not be able to talk, and these things builds up. It will lead to low self-esteem if she can't share her opinion, if she can't actually bring their own idea to the table. So it starts from home. Teach your child to be open-minded. Teach her to be confident by allowing her to express herself. Let her explore. Let her try things. Let her give her own opinion. Let her give her own view about whatever it is that is going on, or whatever it is needs a solution or an answer. Then with that, she would build confidence. She will build self-esteem, and she'll be able to speak out and know that her voice is important, and whatever it is she's putting an opinion to could be weighed and could be selected, could be chosen for whatever it is needed for. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Of course, we still have Temitayo. Temitayo is still with us. So viewers, don't go anywhere. We just want to take a breather, take water, calm down a little bit, and give you an amazing tip. And this is a marital value tip. Everybody needs that.
Yes.
You're not married does not mean you don't need all these tips to
Very
guard
true.
you. You just have to keep it in your head.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
You just need to know. Or the Odogu Salensa will come in.
Of course.
So let's quickly go over tips on maintaining marital values. And of course, after that, we'll be right back and continue with Temitayo. And of course, Temitayo is dishing out advices. I have one amazing question for her. And that's because most of what she's saying, it's not that I do not understand, but for clarity's sake, for
Yeah.
people who are watching, so we have to make sure that they do understand what we're saying. But before that, let's quickly go for tips on maintaining marital values. And after that, we'll be right back to the studio to continue with Temitayo and with Covenant. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Tips on maintaining marital values. Success in marriage does not come merely through finding the right mate, but through being the right mate. These are the tips you need. Number 1, love and commitment. At its core, love is a decision to be committed to another person. It is far more than a fleeting emotion as portrayed on television, the big screen, and romance novels. Feelings come and go, but a true decision to be committed lasts forever, and that is what defines healthy marriages. Marriage is a decision to be committed through the ups and the downs, the good and the bad. But when things are going well, commitment is easy. But true love is displayed by remaining committed even through the trials of life. Number 2, sexual faithfulness. Sexual faithfulness in marriage includes more than just our bodies. It also includes our eyes, mind, heart, and soul. When we devote our minds to sexual fantasies about another person, we sacrifice sexual faithfulness to our spouse. When we offer moments of emotional intimacies to another, we sacrifice sexual faithfulness to our spouse. Guard your sexuality daily and devote it entirely to your spouse. Sexual faithfulness requires self-discipline and an awareness of the consequences. Number 3, humility. We all have weaknesses, and relationships always reveal these faults quicker than anything else on earth. An essential building block of a healthy marriage is the ability to admit that you are not perfect, that you will make mistakes, and that you will need forgiveness. Holding an attitude of superiority over your partner will bring about resentment and will prevent your relationship from moving forward. If you struggle in this area, grab a pencil and quickly write down 3 things that your partner does better than you. That simple exercise should help you stay humble. Repeat as often as necessary. Number 4, patience and forgiveness. Because no one is perfect, patience and forgiveness will always be required in a marriage or relationship. Successful marriage partners learn to show unending patience and forgiveness to their partner. They humbly admit their own faults and do not expect perfection from another partner. They do not bring up past errors in an effort to hold their partner hostage. And they do not seek to make amends or get revenge when mistakes occur. If you're holding on to a past hurt from your partner, forgive him or her. It will set your heart and relationship free. Number 5, time. Relationships don't work without time investment. Never have, never will. Any successful relationship requires intentional quality time together. And quality time rarely happens when quantity time is absent. Number 6, honesty and trust. Honesty and trust becomes the foundation for everything in a successful marriage. But unlike most of other essential on this list, trust takes time. You can become selfless, committed, or patient in a moment, but trust always takes time. Trust is only built after weeks, months, and years of being who you say you are and doing what you say you do. It takes time, so start now. And if you need to rebuild trust in your relationship or your marriage, you will need to work even harder. Number 7, communication. Healthy marriage partners communicate as much as possible. They certainly discuss kids' schedules, grocery lists, and utility bills. But they don't stop there. They also communicate hopes, dreams, fears, and anxieties. They don't just discuss the changes that are taking place in the kids' life, they also discuss the changes that are taking place in their own hearts.
All right, welcome back. You see watching Women's Corner, and of course we still have Temitayo Oluyege, who is the CEO of Mako Tools, an entrepreneur. She's also a business manager and an empowerment advocate. And of course, we are talking about raising empowered daughters because it's Women's Corner. That's what we do. So I have a question for Temitayo. Can we put it on the screen, please? Thank you very much. Yes, Temitayo, I hope you have drunk enough water because you're about to continue the talk. Anyways, my question is, there are some daughters, I call them special, and trust me, we women, we do not even understand them. In fact, I feel that even the fathers get even closer to this type of daughters more. And this type of daughters I'm talking, I call them special because they want to be in their world. They don't even want mothers to be part of it because they've already seen how their mother behaves. They've seen how their mother talk, how their mother do things, and they do not want to be part of it. Not that they don't want to be part of the family, but they don't want the mother
in their business.
Yes, in their business. And trust me, such fathers that get into their world is because the father embraces everything they are doing. They want to get tattoo. They don't want to wear a ring. They want to keep wearing heels all the days of their life. The father does not understand. But because the father is a father, the father will always welcome this attitude from the daughter. But the important thing is they are special. They want to be in their world. They don't want to bring you in. They don't want to talk to you. They don't even have friends. What's barely? They do not have friends. Now, when you have such a daughter, I call them special because in their head, they have a world. They are protecting that world, but they will do anything for the family. Trust me. In fact, I feel they usually have the best networking. I'm saying this out of experience because in my house there's last born. Her name is Blessing. If she's watching this, she will crucify me. She loves family, but trust me, you can't. That girl, you can't call her. Don't call. Why are you calling me? I'm not you don't understand. There's no problem, there's no issue, but she just wants to be where she is permanently. Don't disturb her. She does not like to lift a pin. I'm saying this because I have someone like that. She does not lift a pin. She doesn't want to lift a pin. Okay, you want her to starve because you want her to wash plates or wash clothes. Let her starve, and trust me, she will starve. She will not eat. What's the worst? She goes outside to get the food. Now, there are special people like that. Now, how do you get to such daughters? How do you talk to them? How do you get into their world without ruining it? Because trust me, when I say special, I know what I'm saying. They are more special than the normal daughters that are always saying everything. Trust me. So what do you do at this point when you see that this daughter is special and is very different?
Okay, so as you've already said, they are special. It means you understand them. So I think the first thing is to understand who they are. Once you understand them, then you try to learn what do they love. Try to know what they love. So once you know what they love, you already stated that they love their fathers. That means you always go through their fathers. That means you would
Mm.
actually spend
That's
time
smart.
with the father. And once the daughter speaks to the father, oh, daddy, this is what I want, the father will just say, okay, no problem, I'll get back to you. The father might not give, it's not like the father does not have the right answer, but you can't just parent alone. You have to actually talk to your wife, the mother. So you talk to the father talks to the mother, and you guys agree on how best to treat whatever the child wants, the daughter wants. Oh, she said she wants this. How can we actually manage this? So the mother needs to actually work hard in this part and be full of wisdom, so that she won't lose the daughter and she won't lose the father as well. Because sometimes there could be quarrel because of that between the mother and the father. So you need to be wise, be a wise mother. Go through the father to penetrate the daughter and find out what exactly the daughter loves. Once you know what she loves, you'll be able to always give her what she loves. And giving her what she loves and exposing her to whatever she loves, will be able to pass your own information to her. Like, okay, let's do it this way. Why not do it this way? Why not hold on this decision? Why not do this? You get, and once you are penetrating, she'll start to get a little bit flexible. She won't be so rigid. I believe that everybody responds to love, no matter how rigid you are, no matter how tough you are. So you need to actually penetrate her through the love, and then keep encouraging her. Show her excess love. Be patient with her. Once you are patient with her, you'll be able to, go through everything she wants. And also getting close to the father. The father will also sometimes, when she doesn't want to talk, when she doesn't want to mix, you can tell the father to, ask her questions. Oh, do you want to go out today? Can we go out together? Even if she doesn't want to go out with the mother, the father can take her out and then ask her some questions. Through these questions, he will know her strengths, he will know her weaknesses, he will know what she's going through at that point. And then she will be more open. She will know that, oh, my dad is a safe space for me. Let me always talk to my dad. I can always talk to my dad on this matter, even if she doesn't want to talk to the mother. And even with time, once the mother keeps showing excess love, extra patience with people like this, you need to have extra patience and extra love.
Yeah, very
Once the
true.
mother keeps showing it, and then once she sees the love between the father and the mother, there will be a particular time that the mother will just be surprised that this lady is talking to me, this guy is talking to me. So you just need to be extra patient, extra patience with her, show her extra love, buy her gifts, let them take her to where she likes, show her love, let her do the things she loves. Whatever it is that she loves, show her. And whatever you say that is her weaknesses, with love, penetrate her with gifts, with her dad and with whoever it is that she loves. As long as the person is not a negative impact to her, you'll be able to actually correct her with love and keep passing the information you want to pass to her. With time, she'll be a better person. And sometimes you could seek, if it's in the extreme cases, you could seek help with counselors, and not taking her there directly, but ask from counselors what you should do and all. And with time, I believe she'll get better. Thank you. I
Okay,
don't know if I've
thank
been
you
able
so
to
much.
answer it.
All right, I have one more question, and I think this might be the last. This would be the last question. So, in 1 minute, Temitaya, so when empowering a daughter, honestly, you would have to get really, really close to your daughter to understand what your daughter, or to understand how she thinks, how she resonates with things, how she acts. So now I'm asking, do you think there can be boundaries also, or do you think boundaries are allowed when a mother wants to empower a daughter, right? Do you think boundaries, because everybody will tell you keep healthy boundaries. I don't know if it's okay to keep boundaries with your parents, if it's okay to have mother and daughter boundary or father and daughter boundary, whatever, but do you think it is okay for a mother to respect a daughter's boundary? Okay, she wants to empower her daughter, and the daughter is like, okay, you know what, right now I don't want this because of so and so thing. Is it okay, or should the mother say, no, I'm your mother, I know what's best for you, or she should respect her daughter's decision and then just stay clear?
Yes, I would say it's okay to actually respect your daughter's decision. Yes.
Okay.
And another thing I would say is that if you as a mother think that your decision is actually going to help her and save her from a lot of problems in life, you need to actually look at the timing. What the timing you are going to the daughter for that particular issue. Respect her boundaries, but you can still find another way in another time. Look for the right time, the right frame of mind, the right mood to go back to her. My mother, let me say I'm with my mother. My mother can come to me at the wrong time and telling me to do this. I'll be like, I'm an adult, so teenagers and youth, young youth, you need to actually be very careful when you are trying to train them or helping them with decisions in their life. So you need to monitor the time, make sure you find out the right timing to bring the information to them, to bring the decisions to them. But the truth is, you actually have to respect their boundaries. It is very important. Otherwise, they'll just go out of hand or go and share their information with the wrong people that would just scatter everything. So you need to be intentional about passing the information and getting the decisions to them by trying to manage, respect their boundaries, and looking for the right time to pass the information and decisions to them. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Temitayo. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I really, really appreciate
Thank you for having
Blossom
me.
and I really appreciate
Of course.
Galaxy Television, really
We
appreciate
love you. We appreciate
We love and
you for
appreciate
joining
you.
the
I love you
program.
too. Thank
and
you.
of course, for sharing your amazing ideas.
Yes,
Because trust me, it's not easy to raise a daughter. Talk
Just
more
it's not.
about empowering
Not,
a
honestly.
daughter and raising an empowered one. Because trust me, you empower her, she will empower thousands of women. And if you empower thousands of women, it means you've built a nation that will stand
Yes,
strong.
empowering
And that is
generation.
why Women's Corner is here. But we appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining the
Thank you
program.
so much for joining the program.
Thank you so much for having me. Yeah.
So at this point, this is where we say bye to Temitayo because we are about to wrap up the show. Come